This guy is HIV positive. So when they arrested him, of course they had to do blood checkups because he has been sleeping with over 400 women in Ghana and Kenya. So when he got arrested, of course they took him for blood checkup and they found him HIV positive. And he said that he came back to Africa to revenge. Mind you, it's not a woman from Ghana or Kenya that infected him. The woman was from South Africa, so he says it was an African woman from South Africa that infected him with HIV. So he came back to Africa to revenge. Wow. I don't know, actually. Russian men are not my taste. But why would you do such a thing? Bana.
Assembly nyina say, many one of the victims akasane. Now it is very sad. Samobe kaya me kachira mo say abrantie we ede ne ho akawa me pawacho ko ne koye check up because there will be high possibility say obema yare because se mutie tina me kofa sa video na ebo at the beginning ne by se mutie video na ebo beginning na abrantie ne make statement lady ne make statement be say me free me fie afaka eno aba beda raw chese unprotected chese wan fa hwe anse so no kote socks eno ne na baba beda owie yesoso no instead of say obema ne lorry fare anase obi obeka say oh me the way eja wo kwan say Ghana for ma de wo ne tua wo say ne pa wo de ne ka ba we no akwa ebro ni ntino o ma ntwum de den but there's one girl there eja nko pa ne lorry fare kura ku fie ena wa ama no because ohun se ye twinedi ena broni ni gina phone no so na it's a scam you can call police chale according to victim na mene ne kasa ne no wo say okoye check up no wanya yare boni ni bi na message say girl no I'm not going to lie na me raho osun su say mesi osun and na me nyini between say bia obi na oba bepe trendy bi. So what I did is I managed a video call and she was in. She is one of the victims. Girl no ati yare bone. Was who hunu so wakoye check up ne the dad because so on no videos no wa hunu juma akwa no edi. And I am trying so hard to convince her say Anka
guy that is trending, the new world leader. Have you seen the Russian guy? See, now it's time for you African girls to sit up. I know you all won't like me and I don't give a fuck right now. Because when I came out and I was sharing my series on dating applications, how these white men feel that it's easy to get African girls. Trust me, most of the times, the countries they'll be calling her East Africa, South Africa, right? I had no idea that West Africa would be among. But from that Russian guy, you can see the mentality that girls have like towards these white people, right? You can see how easy it is to get a white man. Come, let me just tell you now. Not be all white man get money, oh. In case you don't know, not be all white man get money, and not be all country be abroad. When I say Russia na abroad, okay. Now if you say Lebanese na abroad, Lebanon na abroad. But anyways, let's go. When they've been saying, when these Polish men have been saying that, hey, all these girls, that when you just give them, that you don't need to give them food, you just snack them. People thought I was joking. This Russian man just proved a point. Do you know the point he just proved? Those high classism, these standards you guys set for African men, and you people set very high standard for them, then you make it difficult for the African guys to get married to you. African guys that will show you love, they will still knock you. But Oyimo man just tell you, how are you? You even carry him, go your house. You pursue your mama. You even just saw you in church, you smile. This just taught us how we raise the white supremacy up. And that's why they speak the English back. This just taught us that the white skin is more superior than the black skin. Oh yes, that's what you guys just showed us. This is why these white people will keep using you and using you and using you and using you, and they'll be knocking you for free. Thank you. A Nigerian guy and Kenya, I be a Kenya guy, I be a Ghanaian guy, we ask you out. The next thing you are asking, will you pay my transport? Buy me Bone Street, buy me that one. Una see Russian man, una see Oyibo, una not fi Bilam. See, now make a like worry guess. So worry guess, not they look whether your skin white or be your skin black. If they not say normally no road for you, they be you on a steady. You guys are just so cheap, and now see the big embarrassments you all have brought on African girls. Now the whole world is going to think all African girls are like that. You see, this is so embarrassing. You guys have disgraced us. See, I don't blame Oyibo man where we say first thing in the morning if you just message me for app na pricky they send me. No, I don't blame the white man. I don't blame a white man that immediately asks you for a date. The next thing is that inviting you to your house. Because this just shows the world how easy, accessible you guys are. You guys don't want to do 50-50 with an African man, but you can do 50-50 with a white man. Why? If you say, see, I tell you, abroad, Europe, now fine, fine. See the way the Europe fine? Europe now only fine, fine. Europe now only fine, fine. A lot of people here, a lot of these people, they are on credits. See, you say, as you don't wear this jacket, you don't wear this thing, finish, most of us not get money. Now packaging. Europe is packaging. So if you like, and I will not say this again, if you know you are going to set standard for an African man, also set more standard for a white man. Because now this character, where this one they do, now make the say turn us to slave trade on top of mirror where they give on your forefathers said on. You see African mentality. Very yeah. Oh now you're the hey God. See all those guys for those videos, you be a slap man just a bit so now. Come and see where I'm living. Come and see where I'm living. Now they you say share HIV. They don't share sister Cecile Phyllis. Give all of them. Now you people are disgrace. My gender, you people disgrace me. My gender, you see, I see the video, I don't know where I want to start from. I'm like, now I understand. So just in case you did not follow my dating series, go follow my dating series so you will understand what I'm talking about. Like, the Russian guy just did a practical example of my dating series. But anyway, maybe sometime maybe later in the day, I would sit down and explain in detail what the Russian man did. He has been arrested in Tokyo. Oh yes, he has been arrested in Tokyo. And I pray he faced the law. He faced the law, and ladies should learn. You don't just, your body is the temple of the Lord. Your body should be your pride. And you should have standards. You should not follow your standards irrespective of body, color, or because of nationality. No. You keep your standard high there. The man is meant to pursue. Now so for Poland to all the girls, now just they see you born, and just the first days when I don't knock him. You don't open yansh, you don't open breast, you don't see everything. Now what is exotic about you? Nothing, because let me just be telling you, majority of the men here see most black girls as a shower. I don't tire to explain, but you not go blame them. Now because of the way girls don't act towards them. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I want to drop my own analysis about this, because the video you have watched, the previous video you have watched, is just like people reaction about what is going on in Ghana. So, and this is not about only Ghana. This Russian man that is taking advantage of African is just totally African. And this can happen to any white. It's not a Russian man that this can happen to. This another somebody from another country, from Europe, from American, from Asian, can just come to African and do this same thing to all our ladies in Africa. So as you can see, the first person is talking from, I don't know, maybe it's from US or UK. The woman actually said a lot of truth. said a lot of truth that in case this happen, this will be just be a lesson, because there's a lot of case we have here about this issue. There's one woman that husband has divorced, and there's one relationship, I think 4 relationship, that are scattered because of this Russian man that came to take advantage of African woman. So this has been going on. So now the trending news about this is that this man was actually sent to African by CIA, and because the man said he's a blogger, is a video blogger, that he just come to African to come and prove to his fellow Russian that African women are more cheaper than white. So that is why he's actually come to Africa, and he's making wave, because this man actually go to Kenya and slept with a lot of ladies in Kenya. But when this man come to Ghana, this man did not believe that Ghana woman will be more cheaper than like this. So he actually slept with 100 women in just like maybe a month, and he's posting the video. But the news here is that this man actually have HIV, because there is one woman that actually go for HIV test, and this woman actually see she got HIV from this man. So imagine now, this man has slept with over like 800, almost 1,000, going to 1,000 women in African year. So just Ghana alone, he has slept more than 100 plus, because and the reason why this man ran away from Ghana is because Ghana government actually took this thing serious, that they are going to arrest him and find him. But this man actually spread all this in Kenya, and this man is on his way going to South Africa, or he have already been sleeping with South African woman before this before Ghana government actually stood up that they are going to find him in anywhere and arrest this man, because he deserves to face the law in Ghana, because this is not acceptable. Because what this man was actually doing is filming all these Ghanaian woman, Kenya woman, and other countries, filming them from starting of the relationship to the end, because those people, let's just call them a victim, because they don't know what is actually happened. He just approached them. Why some people are even saying this man is using camera and voodoo. So those people that said this are actually right and wrong, because these white people, they don't actually rely on voodoo like that. They just believe they are white, and it's still the same mentality we have been used to enslave. It's still the same mentality they used to enslave our forefather that is still on this our African lady, our African woman. This man will just approach them and tell them that I like you, I want you to follow me to my house, because this man cannot even speak a good English. He's in Russia. You know how Russian English be. I know you have watched a lot of video about this. So he just said, I want you to follow me to my house, this thing, blah blah blah. And at the end of the day, they just end up following this man, and this man will video everything, the way they naked their body, everything. This man will video it and post it on his social media. And this man is actually doing this as a challenge, and he's showing African man that you are actually your woman are actually, your ladies, your girls are actually very, very cheap. And the funniest part, that this man is actually sleeping with a married woman. A married woman, any type of woman. This man is just approaching anybody. So he's just approaching any woman to show it and to prove it to what that African lady are very, very cheap. Once you promise them money, once they see you are from abroad, you are white, you have some money, you have some few dollars, you can just sleep with them anytime you want. So I thank God. I really appreciate Ghanaian government for taking a move, for making a move to arrest this man. I hope they will arrest him, because I heard, I don't know, maybe it's true that they have arrested him in one Asian country, because this man actually left South African he after he heard from news that they are finding him. So I hope they will arrest him and test him, and because I know it's HIV, this man has HIV, or this man has a lot of disease, that is spreading in African here. So I hope that we arrest this man and bring him back and bring him to Ghana, so that he can face the judge. So guys, if you really like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and don't forget to comment, because it's really helped me and it's make me to bring interesting video like this for you. Peace up.